welcome to my channel, lovegrowstarot. I'm here to do a tarot card reading for the sun sign of Leo in the month of May. If you like my readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. Any descriptions I will leave in the description box below, and I do take donations. They're very useful and helpful. You can go to paypal.me/lovegrowstarot to leave donations there. These are going to be general readings. They're not going to resonate with absolutely everybody, and the energies and themes in these readings will take place in the future, so please come back at any time to review these readings. I am guided by the tarot cards and spirits, so basically I just keep shuffling until the appropriate card makes an appearance. I will start off with the opening cards, the three, past, present, and future, following with the rest of the reading, and then ending with the last card. So let's get started for the sun sign of Leo reading in the month of May. So we're going to start off with the past. The past for Leo, any lingering energies or anything that Leo should recognize about the past that will be helpful in the future. So it's coming from the Fool, Major Arcana, a life lesson. All the Major Arcana cards are life lessons. These are the important cards. They have the most power, most strength. So the Fool is when you're free. You basically are adventurous. You're out there doing whatever you want. Life is carefree. You're going opportunities. You're exploring. You're being adventurous. It's very free. You don't have so many of the trappings of the material world. Your possessions are light. You can do whatever you want to. And you also have that mentality that you have trust in yourself and trust in the universe. And you're just going to go out there and seize the day, see what's coming for you. So that kind of energy may have been a stronghold for you in the past, and you may have let it slip. So this card may be coming back into you and just sort of allowing you to recognize that sort of carefree, that sort of adventurous side of you wants to come out or wants to be listened to, because it's the past coming up into the present. So that's something to think about. Think about how maybe at one time in your life you felt a little bit more free or carefree, or just took a little bit more risks on yourself, or just were more adventurous. And try and see if you can bring that energy into your present life. And even if you feel that you are restricted by the trappings of the material world, or you feel like you don't have so much of that freedom, try and get that mindset and try and maybe lighten the load, or look around you and see what's really important and what's not important. So something to think about during the month of May. For the present card, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is the card of balance. So there's something going on that you need to balance in your life, and this is going to free you up and probably give you a lot of this Fool energy. So month's going to be a good May to sort through the things, figure out what weighs heavy, what you need to bring back into balance. I mean, basically it's simple, that you have to make changes and you have to bring balance. And when you create balance, you create changes. When you create changes, you create opportunities. And when you create balance and changes, you create even more opportunities. So time to go through and see what's going on in your world and start putting things back in order. And the future card is from the Hangman. So another Major Arcana, another life lesson. Take these seriously. So the Hangman is about looking at life through a different lens, through new perspectives. It's kind of a slow-moving energy, but it's also a very spiritual card. It has the nimbus here, the aura around this person's head. So try and change your perspective going forward. If you have sort of been looking at life and feeling in more negative ways, or feeling a little bit pressured, or feeling a little bit lacking, or anything like that, time to change that perspective and start looking at things anew. Start appreciating what you have. gratitude for what you have, and start thinking about the things around you as abundance. And just start looking at people and just start looking at the world in a new perspective, and you're going to see how that really will affect you in positive ways and probably free you up for more of this kind of Fool energy to return back into your life. So let's get on with the rest of the reading. Those are some of your past, present, and future energies to think about. So what else does Leo need to know about in the month of May? The month of May for Leo. Dear Spirit, what does Leo need to know in the month of May? So we have the Nine of Wands. So a lot of pressure, you've been working really hard. The wands are your energy, the wands are your drive, the wands are your confidence, the wands are your go-getter, get things done energy. And with this card, it's been weary. You're feeling the weight of the world, the weight of the wands on you, and you're really close to stepping up to a next level awareness, which is very much like the hangman here. But you still have a little ways to go. So the idea with this card is not to give up, and even if you feel the pressures of life on you, or if you feel that you've worked really, really, really hard for something and you're just not seeing the results that you thought you would, you're very close to being rewarded. You're very close to seeing exactly what you wanted. You just have to hang in there. So for the month of May, if you do feel the pressures of the wand, if your energy is low, if you're not really seeing what you'd hope to see, just hang in there, because things are going to change. And then we have the Two of Wands. So for you, Leo, it's all about drive and energy and projects and career and getting things done, because that's a very Wands. Wands are very fiery energy. They also are from the fire sign, so that's Aries, that's Leo, and that's you, and that's Sagittarius. So we've passed Aries, and we're moving into your months, which are July and August, and then Sagittarius is going to be November, December. So look for things happening within those months. The Two of Wands are opportunities and new ideas. So it is very much like this. This is the Nine of Wands, is when you're just so close to, that thing that you want, or those opportunities that you are trying to manifest, or that you're hoping for. And in the Two of Wands, now you're breaking through into a whole new world. There's a whole new opportunities, there's whole new ideas. So something's going to happen, and things are going to start coming for you, so that you can get new ideas off the ground, new projects off the ground, new energy. So hang in there. If the beginning of the month feels like there's a lot of pressure, just hang in there, because it's all going to start working itself out. What else does Leo need to know about for the month of May? So we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords are choices. So here we have the Two of Wands, where you're going to have these opportunities and they're going to come forward for you. And then we have the Two of Swords that follows. So there's going to be big opportunities, but you're going to have to make a choice. So you're at a crossroads. So do you go here or do you go there? Do you leave one thing and go to another? It's going to be big decisions. So get ready for that in the month of May. Big opportunities, at the same time, big decisions. So these opportunities are going to force you into making some pretty big decisions about where you're going to go forward with these opportunities. What else does Leo need to know about for the month of May? The month of May for Leo. The month of May for Leo. What does Leo need to know about? So we have Temperance. So Temperance is similar to the two of Pentacles, but it is a major arcana, so it's has a lot more energy. It's more powerful than just the everyday to-day life business of the minor arcana. This is your life changes. Temperance is about balance again. Balance in a in a bigger way. There's something in your life that you need to create balance. And like I said, it's not just the day-to-day things, like instead of choosing to take your time getting to work, maybe you should choose to get to work faster. Or maybe you, things like that, where it's like, well, maybe I don't finish projects, and maybe I just start finishing projects, or maybe I don't, all these kind of little things. This is going to be bigger things. So look around. You'll know what this card means because you'll feel it. You'll feel what you need to change. And the card is just telling you that right now, in the month of May, is a good time to create these change. And the universe has your back. You have the angel here guiding you, and this is your path to success. So right here in this moment, you just have to figure out what that is that you're going to have to balance. It could be your lifestyle. It could be, you'll figure it out. You'll know because it'll come to you. For some people, it's like maybe there's too much partying and not enough work. Maybe there's too much work and not enough leisure time. Or maybe you're too much work and not enough family time. Or maybe it's too much negative energy and not enough positive energy. Just things like that. Things like that that are going to have more of a profound effect on your life, as opposed to things that are going to have a more profound effect on your day-to-day business. Then we have the Page of Cups. So the cups are your emotions. They represent love. Pages represent messages. So you could have a message coming in the form of, it could be, it's a very youthful energy. So it's a very quick, sort of lively energy. The cups always also have to do with your artistic side, your creative side, the arts in general, and your emotions, your intuition. It also has to do with knowledge and going back to school and learning more and gathering more information. But it is love. So if it was love energy coming in, it's going to be a very sort of a smaller amount. It's going to just sort of like a light kind of coming in and oh yeah, that I really connect to that person. But we're just sort of getting to know each other kind of thing. So look for messages from the world, your creative side. Look for messages. Somebody might come in and really have a nice connection with you. Also use your intuition, and if you do need some more knowledge about things, or if you feel like you need to go back to either self-learning or education, then please do that. So let's see what else we have. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Page of Cups. The queens are the mothers, they're the feminine. The Queen of Wands is once again that energy, that drive. You may perhaps have two people. You may have a mother and a child. The child would be a little bit older, but it's that kind of energy. Two different energies. She's more mastery. She's more together. She's more experienced. She's more mature. This is more youthful. So the court cards can represent people coming into your life, or people that are already in your life that are going to have an influence on you in the month of May. Or in general, they just want you to take on their energies. So the Queen's energy, the Wands, once again, we're going back to are really driven, our ideas, thoughts, entrepreneurialism. She likes to be the center of attention, so she's very dynamic and very bold and very charismatic. She also dabbles in the realm of the spiritual, so it also might be somebody that has a spiritual background, or maybe you yourself are stepping up in order to step up, even to gain more mastery in that world. Maybe you do need to go out and just get some more information and get some more knowledge, just to give you that extra push. But definitely keep your eyes open for people coming to you in the month of May with that kind of energy. Very fiery, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, like you, Leo. Very emotional, intuitive, so that would be Pisces and Cancer and Scorpio. Next we have strength, So the Strength's another major arcana card. So you're working with a lot of like life lesson changes here, Leo, for the month of May. Strength is your inner strength, the ability to overcome emotions, not to attack, let things trigger you, really centering yourself and grounding yourself in a very peaceful way so that you can conduct yourself in the outside world without being triggered, being very mindful about your actions and your thoughts. This is the power of strength. So this is something that you need to focus on. You need to harness that excess energy. Don't be triggered. Don't go on the defensive. Don't attack, because that's all fear-based. It's all illusions that we create. And that's just a mechanism out of fear. So you really sort of have to tap into that and figure out where these fears are coming from. If you feel yourself getting triggered or your emotions are rising, really take the moment to step outside and address what that is, and start teaching yourself to do that, because that's going to be really helpful for you. And it's also going to be like with the Hangman, with this whole new perspective on things. It'll definitely give you a whole new perspective on you and the way you see the world and the way you conduct yourself and the energy that you get back, because the energy that you give out is usually going to be the energy that you give back. And then we have more wands. We have the Seven of Wands this time. So this is when you're standing up for your beliefs. So with the Queen of Wands, if that is somebody, for some of you, that is a more maternal figure, maybe like a mother, and maybe you have had, maybe there's sort of, there's always that butting head of that misunderstandings, or a little bit more of like a dominant kind of energy over you. Through the month of May, you're gonna learn, if you can work with strength and learn how to control the emotions, the fear, the illusions, the attack, the defensiveness. It's really going to help you, because with the Seven of Wands, you're standing up for your beliefs, and you're standing in you're standing in your true authentic self of who you are and what you are, and you're not going to let anybody like come and pressure you anymore, or tell you things like, oh, that's ridiculous or that's silly. So this could be a mother figure situation with the Queen of Wands, just for some of you. What else does Leo need to know about for the month of May? So we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is grieving. The Five of Cups is for some people, it could be a situation where somebody's passed and you're still grieving. And this card is just telling you that it's time to move forward and it's time to move on. Enough is enough. You can sit there and you can think about things and be stuck in that kind of like negative kind of energy, or just sorrow, or just pity, or just grieving energy, and it's not really going to do anything for you, because you have to get on with your life at some point. Everybody respects the time that it takes to get over something, but when you continue to wallow in it, it's not really doing you any good, and it's not doing, it's the past is the past. So for this, it could be some people that are grieving. It could be some people that are just stuck in the past and trying to figure out things, or maybe they burned some bridges, or maybe just incidences from the past that you just can't release, and you have to release them. You have to pick up the Two Cups. You have to get over that bridge. Like, it's water under the bridge. It's water under the bridge. It's time to move forward. So that's going to be something in the month of May to think about as well. And it really ties into the future with like this whole new perspective. And when you're working on your strength, your inner emotions, and then standing up for yourself. So this card is it's almost like it's like holding you, and you have to let go of its grip, and you have to move forward. Because the times now, there's opportunities in this reading, and there's opportunities for a lot of change, and there's a lot of opportunities for you to come back to what the Fool, that energy from the Fool is hanging around in the past, and it's bringing itself back to you, because it wants you to get back to that, get back to who that person was in the past, in this positive person, this carefree person, this fun-loving person, because this person right now is not there, and that's one of the big messages in this reading. So the final card is coming from the bottom of the deck, and it is the Ace of Swords. Aces are universal, the gifts that the universe gives to us, and swords are your ideas, your mind. It's not your emotions, it's your mind, your thoughts, your communication, your expression, your intellect. So this is saying that these doors are opening up, that your mind is expanding and your mind is becoming free. So when you get over, because this is a very emotional card, and when you can get locked into your emotions, and you can get locked into your emotions for a really long time. And it's a 5, and you got to make it over the 5. Because if you don't make it over the 5, you're going to be repeating 1 to 5 for a long, long, long time. And you'll never get past the 5 and be able to reach the completion of the 10. And so this Ace of Swords is telling you that start opening your mind and start breathing more life into your thoughts and your ideas and your creativity. You have a lot of wands here. So this is all your creative, your entrepreneurial energy. And it's just sort of waiting here, waiting for you to get back into it. And this is going to have a hold on a lot of the opportunities that are presenting itself here. You do have some work to do, though. You do have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. So there's going to be big shifts in your life if you take the actions of the cards. And that's the thing about tarot cards, is that they're here to assist you and to give you guidance, but you have to do the work. You can't just sit back and wait for things to happen. You have to participate, and when you participate, then you'll see the things happening. So Leo, our fun-loving Leos, the lions, you've lost some of your fun. You've lost a little bit of your fun. You're hanging on to something, and you got to let go of it, and you got to move forward, because a lot of energy is changing for you, and you're going to have whole new perspectives going in the future if you're able to work on this. And the Ace of Swords is giving you opportunities to open your mind again and start having these great thoughts and great ideas, and starting to feel present in the moment, and getting back to this Fool energy. All right, so that's your reading for the month of May, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications of upcoming readings, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I will leave any descriptions in the description box below. And I do take donations. They are very useful and helpful, and I do put them back into my craft. If anybody is interested in what goes on with my donations, you can leave donations at paypal.me/lovegrowstarot. And that's going to be it for the month of May, Leo. You got some work to do, but a lot of positive energy is going to free itself for you when you can take care of some of these things that you need to take care of. So have a great month of May. Don't feel that this is going to be stressful. This is going to actually be something that's going to be a blessing for you. So stay safe, and I will see you again next month.